It's happening. Bukola Saraki reacts to Tinubu's youth to wait. Tinubu over the weekend was with traditional rulers in Oyo State, and just like a way of jesting, and when he was admonishing all, if you follow through with that interview when he was speaking, I think he said it mildly, but of course, you know that he said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. He said, well, the youth, so they will become president. And he's hearing that they are saying they should allow youth to become president, but they will have to wait, until his term is over, that it is his turn. They should wait for the elders, that when his turn is over, then they can begin to talk about youth president. But for now, no, 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 he's not ready for anything called youth president. Okay, it is his turn, and when he's done, then they can begin to discuss any form of youth president. And to this, a lot of reactions has been coming. Even APC has scolded him with regards to one of the comments he also made was that he's ready to get dirty and do whatever it takes for him to become president. So a lot of issues has been coming on with regards to what he said and what he did not say when he was in Oyo State. Let's get all the details. Bukola Saraki reacts as Tinubu tells youth to wait. Former Senate President Bukola Saraki says youth have a huge role to play in 2023 presidential and general election. The two-time governor of Kwara State spoke at the People Democratic Party (PDP) Women's Leaders Meeting in Abuja. That I am extremely shocked by the words of the leader of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, asking youth to wait for him to be president first. Then they can have their turn. I thought we wanted the youth to come on board and to be able to contribute their quota meaningfully for this nation to move forward. However, Tinubu's words really scare me. The All Progressive leader made the comment during a visit to the Alaafin of Oyo on Sunday. If you become the president you want to chase us from the streets, you will be too old to be president after me, Tinubu said. Responding to a question on the comment, Saraki stated that young Nigerians, both male and female, must get involved in this election. Whatever way, however way they want to do it, they must vote and decide who becomes Nigeria's president. They must have their own quota and their say in leadership. That's the only way to change Nigeria and to move her forward. I heard a lot of politicians say today that the youth have to wait for 2023. We should check their records. When did they start their own leadership time and how far have they come? Why can't the youth start young as well? The same time they started. Some of them have been in politics now for more than 30 years. Yet, you want those your age when you started to wait till your age now before they get into politics. Is that not selfishness? So that is Bukola Saraki asking our very own brother Tinubu, saying you want the youth to wait, okay? You want them to wait until you've done your tenure, you've exhausted it, then they can come on board. Is that the way to go? Is that the way to go? I believe that Tinubu by now will be regretting ever mentioning that word, because that word it's come in the butt to bite him like no other. It's turning on him left, right, and center, and you can begin to imagine what is following with regards to that. A lot of persons have been speaking in terms of, his words, those very words he said. What do you mean by them? That the youth should wait? Wait how? For how long? For you to become president, then they can come on board. If that's not selfishness, I don't understand what other words or what else is. And so Nigerians are in that stage where they are actually, Tinubu wants the youth to wait. Wait is, is the ability to be patient. Patiently wait until he has finished his tenure. And Bukola Saraki is actually making a fun of it, saying leaders of today do not recognize, politicians, every opportunity they'll use it to blast the other person, that they don't want the youth to come on board. They actually, They are ready to ensure that the youth, wait as much as they have gotten what they want. Then the youth can come on board. Other than that, the youth have to wait. And those words he said, I believe you'll be nursing them by now. Been wondering, how did I say it? He may think he was making a jest or making a joke if he was, but right now, trust me, those words are not funny because everybody has picked it, and Tinubu, is in for it. So this is what is happening right now, and the words are going out to him saying, "What do you mean? The youth should wait until you are finished." Most of the people we are talking about, they were there when some of the governors, people like Yahaya, Kogi, uh, uh, um, Yahaya Bello, the time the Obasanjo were in politics, when they started, Ekiti State Governor, those ones were young, primary school or secondary school students. Today they are still there together. Can you imagine? They are still there together. So how will the nation ever, ever move forward? How will it ever move forward? So we need to really understand what we want, where we're going. Otherwise, these people will take us for granted to a large extent. They will take us they'll take us for granted, and people are not happy at all with Tinubu's statement. Tinubu himself, I know that those who are counseling him would have looked at the matter and said, Oga, you didn't speak well. Oh. The whole issue of him wetting himself and all that, when that came on board, that has not gone away. And now something else is coming on board. It's just like the guy keeps going from one end to the other. Every single day, there is just something about Tinubu. Now it's Bukola Saraki that is saying, this guy, are you sure? So I mean, youths of Nigeria are not happy. In fact, they've started NSAS, and the NSAS is not NSAS per se. It is, we must take back our nation. We must vote. Let's end bad leadership. That is the new NSAS. Let's end bad leadership. Let's pick our own leaders. But again, you must ask yourself a question. Does our vote really count? That is the discouraging factor for me, where we are voting and it's as though our vote has no weight. That's the discouraging factor for me. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.